What a struggle. Turmeric, probiotic, calcium, magnesium, zinc. Boom. Welcome to a new vlog, and it's a what I eat in a day, kinda. That's only today. And it is post B-Day vibes. I've been a little bit all over the place. If you watched my last vlog last week, it was my birthday on the not this past Monday, but the one before. But I made like a whole weekend thing, and I was celebrating my birthday on basically Thursday afternoon all the way to like Tuesday. But I'm getting it together. Unfortunately, I've had like, not unfortunate, I decided to just like not really be super worried about what I'm eating. So I was having lots of sugar, lots of gluten, really feeling it today and like yesterday and through the weekend, like physically and mentally. I don't do as well with my anxiety with sugar, but the gluten, my joints are like, what are you doing to us? So I'm getting it together. I wanted to take you through the day of what I'm eating, and just to reiterate, let me sit down. What I eat in a day videos, or what I eat in a week, or anything related with like what I eat, we all must remember that it is like all about what I'm eating. Anyone's videos, really, not just mine. I'm not telling you what you should eat. I'm just, you know, bringing you along my journey as I would with anything else. That's just like when I show my workouts. I'm not telling you to do this workout, because why would you do it? Because it is my workout related with me. So everything I eat is related with me, and that's how it really should be. Everything, if you watch my videos, specifically the ones like on the health and fitness like realm and not my vlogs, it's all about what is individualized to you. So you have to figure out, I thought someone was out the door, kind of scared me, even though it's broad daylight. Even though it's all about, what was I saying? Great, I lost my train of thought. Oh, it's everything is individualized to each person. But I just wanted to show you, I guess, what a big difference fuel makes to your body as well. So like, I know that by the end of the day that I'll feel much better about myself on the inside specifically. And then fortunately, it kind of just like trickles into the outside. So I've been feeling really physically good. And then when you're fueling your body well, then you're eating, wait, that's the same thing. Fueling your body well, then I feel good on the inside, like in any way that means. Your digestive system is like working well, and my joints are feeling good, especially with the whole no sugar, no gluten thing, or minimal gluten. We're going like 99%, like 98, 97% not gluten. But my joints feel better, and then I can perform better in my workouts, and I can move more, which means I'm expending more. I'm still low-key in a deficit, but I'll talk about that like another time. I know I keep saying I'm gonna make a video about my goals and whatever, but to hit my aesthetic goals, all of that cohesively works together, and then you just like get all of the goals like checked off together as one, if everything works cohesively. Hopefully that makes sense. But I'm excited to like get it together today. And another thing, actually no, this intro is now too long. You'll never know what I was gonna say. Just kidding, I'll tell you later. I also have to say my face is looking so good from the peel. So I'm really excited about that. I know I have makeup on. I have the Bare Minerals, I can never remember the name, Complexion Rescue, which is like not as full coverage as my foundation is, and like it still looks like so good. I'm pumped. They're right behind the camera. Look, I can see myself. I'm going for a walk, but honestly it's pretty chilly outside, and where I'm going is to the water. The ocean breeze vibes. It's not the ocean, but you know how it's like so much windier where the water is? We'll see how this goes. I brought my hat. This hat. Hopefully that'll keep me a little bit warmer. You know, the sun's out, so I'm out. In Frozen, the sun is awake, so I'm awake. I don't know if I said that line right. Whatever. I don't wanna be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. Of who I'm supposed to be. Shout out One Tree Hill. Anyone with me? We are here. I guess I have to put my hat on because it's looking chilly. Everyone's like bundled. Did I leave my hair tie in here? I guess I will. I really like this hat actually. Very fluffy. See? I haven't worn a winter hat in a while. There's something in my eye. Okay. Maybe I'll zip up my coat. Alrighty. Excuse me. It's Wednesday, so that means a new Chicks episode. Woohoo! Bye, see you later. Exporting, and we're gonna have a little snack. There's none left. Guess we're not having that. To the backup plan. I do have to say, the protein bars that I was gonna have were the RX bars. I don't know if you've had them or not. They're actually like really good, very, very minimal ingredients. The macros in them help you, I guess, feel fuller, and also it takes me like some time to eat, so I'm not like devouring it. So I find I do better with more voluminous, I always struggle with that word, more voluminous foods as opposed to things that I just like inhale, because the more volume that it has, and it's usually the more micronutrient dense of the food, the longer it takes me to eat, which means that I like have more of like an opportunity to really like absorb what I'm eating and eat slower, and usually keeps me feeling fuller. So I do really like those bars. I usually will have one. The berry and the blueberry are my favorite, like the raspberry, like pink one. I'll pop them both here so you can see, but I really like these. So I usually would have those or yogurt and rice cakes, specifically the apple cinnamon flavor. So the apple cinnamon, and the caramel ones are my favorite of the rice cakes. You know what's funny? A lot of people don't like rice cakes. And I think a lot of people would say that maybe they're too bland or like blah. I actually really like them. But this yogurt is almond breeze, vanilla, excuse me, hi, if you can focus. And just regular yogurt. I really like it. Usually I would have yogurt with fruit, but I don't have fruit because I forgot to get it. So, yeah. You hear the birds? What a gorgeous day. Woohoo! Fun birds. Oh, and there's a lot of wind. You know the Mary Poppins where it's like, feed the birds, Poppin, toppins, the bells. I don't know the words actually. Toppins, toppins. I feel like Mary Poppins is niche. Basically everything I listen to and watch is very niche. So when I quote stuff, it's like, I'm really just doing it for myself. I just find it funny when I watch myself back. And I'm like, is anyone gonna get that? Probably not. Also, before I eat, I'm feeling pretty good about my joints. Oh, that's what I wanted to mention before. When I was on my walk, I remembered that I wanted to say in regards to the whole joint pain that I have, when I am doing when I don't have gluten, when I have gluten, it's not just the joints, it's a connective tissue thing. So connective tissue you have like everywhere in your body. So a lot of the internal struggles that I also have is like with my digestive system. So like connective tissue lining of a lot of things, and it just throws everything out of whack. So that's why I've really like gotten together my whole eating thing, especially after I had become a nutrition coach, which I think I maybe had mentioned this before. So when I became a nutrition coach, not only am I able to like actually help other people, but it just gave me like a little bit of smack into reality. That's not a good saying. You know what I mean? Like, really pushed me back into reality of like, okay, Kate, like, get it together with the food thing. I'm all over the place. I also was recovering from the surgery, and with everything that went on in January, I was so stressed, like, grieving, and just, like, struggling, like, post-holiday blues, and I was sick. So I just had a lot, and my food was like not the priority, which is really unfortunate because that's not the way that it should be. So I've really gotten it together. Another thing I'd like to mention is tracking calories. I used to always track my macros, and to be honest, I'm probably going and my calories. I'm probably going to go back to that, but I've found that with just cleaning up what I'm eating and just being more aware of it, since I have tracked my food like a decent amount throughout my life, I'm pretty aware of, like how many calories things are. So I can tell you right now, like this is 50 calories. Oh my gosh, these rice cakes are all over the place. They like shed. I can't just eat it. But these rice cakes, this is a 50 calorie rice cake. So if I have 4 of them, 50 times 4 is 200. That took me a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but I got there. So basically I know that like this is 200 calories and the yogurt is like whatever. They're usually around like 150 depending on what one you get. So I just have become more aware of it, just paid attention, didn't rely too much on MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal is the app that I would use, and even just writing it down or being aware of it, like whatever people decide to do or do not do. I know that a lot of people struggle with this in general, and a lot of people struggle with food. So there should be no pressure on doing a certain thing over the other, if that makes sense. What was the point of that? Oh, I am going to go back to tracking, I think, a little bit more, because once I really hone in on my goals, right now I'm just like messing around with what I can and can't do. But since I've increased my activity level by so much, because I was like doing nothing basically, because like even going on walks would hurt, like before the surgery, just increasing the expenditure, did I say that word right, of energy, I have been able to kind of just like work towards getting leaner, because I have been able to figure out some sort of balance between calories in versus calories out. And as most of us know, and what I say on my channel in regards to fat loss, it's about calories in versus calories out. And there's so many variables that go into that, but the most basic version of explaining it is that that's what I do. And I'm trying to aim for burning more than you're taking in. And that is a deficit. So I've kind of figured out how to get into it. Wow, this clip is really long. It's fine. So that's where I'm at. I'm kind of just getting my feet wet back into the whole like getting back on track post everything. And I'm feeling good. Just making sure I'm picking foods that make me feel good and are gluten free, because I really feel like that helps. I don't like feel pretty good after having all that gluten last week. Also, I had a Bang this morning, like a Bang energy drink. Do you drink energy drinks? The reason I drink energy drinks is because I'd fall asleep all the time. Like, especially when I was driving, it was getting like sketchy and I would get nervous. And I just started drinking energy drinks for the caffeine, because I hate coffee and I hate tea. So the other alternative that I've started to like is energy drinks. And we all know I love Alani News. However, I have been way too lazy to go and get them at the store for no reason at all. So the closer store has Bangs. So I've been drinking Bang energy drinks. I'm nodding over that way because they're just sitting on the counter over there. But that's why I've been having Bangs more than Alani's recently. Just wanted to say that. Okay, that's enough blab for right now. There's tomatoes in here and I literally hate tomatoes, but they're kind of just like in here because it was pre-made. So I'm like chewing it. So I can end up taking one for the team. The team being only myself. Every time I do anything that's like busy work, I'm always like, you know that TikTok that's like doop da doo ba doo ba doo da doo ba doo ba doo 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 doop ba doo ba doo boom boom. You know what I'm talking about? Every time I do busy work, I'm like, this is the theme song to what I'm doing right now. And like I sing it in my head as I'm doing like the busy work. This is so funny. My salad was really good. I've also still been loving my poppies. These two are my favorite flavors. The raspberry rose and the strawberry lemon. I had this one yesterday, so I'm gonna have this one today. And I've really been liking them still. Sketchy, opening that over my computer. I never do stuff like that, I swear. Mmm. Delish. I like to have it in the late afternoons in between lunch and dinner. I'm giving no timestamps to when I'm eating or anything because it doesn't matter when I eat. However, I will say I do find myself eating later in the start of the day. So like I ate the yogurt and rice cakes like midday, basically, like mid my day. So like 12, 1, 2, that's usually when I'll eat around. I've also been drinking water throughout the day. When I went for my last physical with my doctor, funnily enough, I was just talking about this with someone else. She told me that I was a little bit dehydrated, just slightly, which, you know, like hurt my soul because I try to stay on top of my water a lot, but she was saying that like I do well. However, with the caffeine that I'm drinking, it kind of counterbalances it. So, or it like knocks it out a little bit. So I have to keep up a little bit more with my water. So that's what I try to do. I try to just drink as much as I can. So I have to do some work and then we'll have dinner. And oh my gosh, the gym was so much fun because I actually ran into Peach there. Well, I didn't run into him. I knew he was coming also. But sometimes we're not there together. Usually we're not. He finished by the time I finished my lift, my lower body lift. And he did the ball toss with me at the end that you just saw. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. And it was cool because like he's really good at putting it in positions that would challenge me where I can toss it back, like where I can catch it and then toss it back. It's the same thing as like what I would do with my clients, more when I used to obviously train in person. Now I just have people toss with themselves. It's very fun and like straight up karma for what I used to put people through. That's it. Just wanted to recap because it was so fun to ball toss again. That was the first time I've ball tossed with my mom a few times, but that's like the first real ball toss that I've had with someone since my surgery. Actually in a really long time, even before when I had my little hiatus. Vodka sauce is so good. Mmm. Cheers. I am having a glass of wine, my favorite white Zinfandel, and I'm having those chocolate covered strawberry things that I found at Target. They're actually really good, tasty. Oh, not in my hair. Ooh. But I'm just gonna hang out and drink my wine, drink more water, and have the chocolate covered strawberries and end the night. So I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. If you did make it to this far into the video, I really appreciate it. If you would like to stick around and hang out with me again, make sure to subscribe down below. It really does help to support my channel, as well as you can always just come back and hang out with me again. I hope you enjoyed a day in the life and featuring a what I eat in the day that was only just today. You know, every day is different and unique. Unique New York, as I always like to say. I hope that you have a great week. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time.